Hi there, signs of Leo. So, hope you're doing really well this morning. I'm pulling from the Good Tarot today, and as you know, with the Good Tarot, these are all upright. However, I always take into consideration how cards are landing. So, we're going to cut the deck for this one. Asking that your spirit guides and your angels join us. So the messages are from the Most High Point for your highest good. Okay, using the Good Tarot, we're gonna pull a Celtic cross. So let's see. And there's a chainsaw in the background. FYI. Okay, so I have the Five of Earth, and it is in the reverse. The Five of Earth is in the reverse on the bottom of the deck because you're coming out of some kind of hardship or tough time. It's a 5, so it's associated with change of some sort. Wow. So on that note, that can be anything. It can also be, in my readings, I look at the Five of Pentacles as the material realm. So our corporeal body, that would definitely be material. So health-wise, I think things might be looking up health-wise. Nice. God, I love these cards too. They're so pretty. Start off with 2 major arcanas, which is a big deal. The Nine of Earth is in the reverse at the heart of the matter, and that tells us, wow, what's really going on here. This is great. Well, I shouldn't say great. It's not easy. This is not easy. This spread doesn't look like it's going to be a piece of cake. But wow, it is associated with some really, really great, beautiful change. And new cycles bring about new ascended periods in our life. So it is almost my favorite card. The Ten of Swords reverse and the Five of Pentacles reverse are kind of like my favorite cards because they tell 2 things. They tell you where you've been and that you're going somewhere better. Whereas if you just get a good card, it's like, okay, here's this. What is this? So, yeah, that energy is very significant when it shows up in a reading. The Hangman energy is your issue. So it is a waiting, and we could say it might be a waiting from something that was a decision in the past, or something that you tried to balance in the past. Now, you could, I think, with the Two of Earth, it is balanced. It's just, it's not sustainable for a long time. So it's like you can keep balanced here, but in the past energy, but to keep it up, that would just be really hard for anybody. Even Leos that try to do it all can't do it all the time. So the Two of Earth is being clarified by the Six of Swords. It was a decision to go somewhere else, or it was a decision to leave a stormy time for something much calmer. This can be mentally. The Swords is, about associated with air, so it's associated with mental realm and thoughts, and sometimes you can look at that as moving down a different paradigm, like of thinking. Whatever the case is, even though things were balanced, even though things were able to be shifted around by you, it was not sustainable forever, and you can't move anywhere if you're running in place. And I think that's what that Knight of Cups in the reverse is saying, is that it's good try, good effort, but it was almost like running in place. So then things change. things change. You have the Hangman energy, which is, I consider it a waiting period, but it's also where you're just sitting around and you're being enlightened. Perhaps you're being enlightened to the types of partnerships and relationships are good for you, or what is really matching you. Well, we have another 2. So you have 222. This has to do with really strong connections. The 2 of Cups is a really good card to get for partnerships, for any kind of partnership, actually. So the Hangman energy here is just waiting. I feel like on decisions. And the reason I say that is because the Fool energy is the challenge. So when the Fool energy is the challenge, then the challenge is simply taking that first step. I mean, I guess I've always heard that what is it? The first step is the hardest in a journey, or whatever. Something like that. But so that taking a leap of faith on where you're going may be a challenge if you're still waiting for some kind of enlightenment. Yeah, you could call it enlightenment, or cash flow to be appropriate or right. That also can be something, or having the means, because the 9 of Earth in the reverse at the heart of the matter says that that is at the heart of the matter. It has to do with, you know, if it's a business, it has to do with the business being reliant on self in a sense, you know. So it's something like that. There might be a delay, but it's not going to be a very long delay with the 9 of Earth, because it's in the heart of the matter. So it's more regarding your heart than anything. So meaning like your choice, your decision. Yeah, okay. So for the 9 of Earth in the reverse, I have the Ace of Swords energy, bringing in clarity, truth, or clarity. It can be to win the victory of some sort, winning a victory. This is good because this is the sword of your truth, right? Truth, your truth. It's the opportunity to walk down a path that is lit up with victory, basically. And it's like it's already there. It's just needing to like be realized, maybe by the heart. Tell me about the 6 of Fire, since this is in the reverse. This is you. This is how you are feeling. So we're going to get another card. Goodness. Wow. The 7 of Wands. Okay. So, well, feeling like standing up and defending oneself. There may be some like unwanted attention that you have, and that might be why these cards are coming out together. Okay, so then I have the King of Water energy, which is the in the environment, right? So in the environment, the King of Water energy is just kind of lending a hand to help you balance your emotions. So it could be like a mentor of some sort. It could be somebody that just has themselves stable or balanced. You could look at it as a heart that vibrates the same as you because of this 2 of Cups energy too. So, yeah. And there is the Emperor energy, and that energy is the now moment. So the Emperor energy as the now moment, I always say it's you being your own authority. And wow, so it's cool because, you know, the Emperor energy is usually talking about Aries energy, but there's that lion head, and then out pops out strength. to clarify your King of Water. So it's like crowning and below, there's the Lion. There's the Lion. And the Lion is symbolic of strength. It has a tendency to sleep a lot, but when the Lion's ready, it doesn't really play around. So there is something about digging really deep and finding out where your confidence lies, or how much, like how to call on it, how to summon your confidence, which that's always there too, right? So tell me about the Sun in reverse. Tell me about the Sun in reverse. The Nine of Wands. Oh, goodness. It's a contradiction in your reading. That's interesting. So I have this, the Sun in reverse is normally about not putting energy into something, or it could be about not seeing something clearly. But since I have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands coming out to clarify, it also is paired with the energy of wanting to be persistent, wanting to persevere and have courage. But then at the same time, the Queen of Wands in the reverse is kind of shy or submissive. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So is it a conundrum? Is that what that is? I guess that's a conundrum. So that will be what you figure out. This will be something you figure out. And we could get more clarifying, but yeah, I think this is the point where you interject your energy in and persevere, right? So tell me about the Tower card. It's in reverse as the hope or fear, and that has to do about rebuilding. But do you have the ability to see clearly how to rebuild or what choices to pick when we rebuilding? And those are the things I feel like you're thinking about with that Tower energy, right? And then, wow. So this blue color here in the outcome, the Two of Air with the Messenger of Air, it's spiritual healing. It's on such a high level. That color is, you know, it's got like a mixture of turquoise with it. And to me, that has a really, it gives off its own energy, just that color does. So strong spiritual healing. Wow, yeah. And it has to do with change, and it has to do with the decisions for that change or towards that change. It also has to do with, like, what do you do in your situation where you're at a stalemate? Because that's sometimes the Two of Air also. Well, the goal is a peaceful resolution. It always is the goal, right? So the Messenger of Air is simply helping lead you to a goal. Yeah, look, in the Five of Pentacles, it's leading you to a goal to get you out of a hard time. Five of Pentacles here too. That is exactly what's happening. It's a good thing that you see this, because underlying issue is, because I do take into account the way cards come out. So you're in this temporary situation. It may not feel temporary. It may feel like it's been a long time, but it's like you're almost through this challenge. Because the underlying issue is basically this confidence of knowing that, yes, you can pull out of this. Yeah. So whatever it is, you're pulling out of it, and that's really good. Anything else for Leos? Anything else for Leos? The Lover's energy, making better decisions. Armed with the truth, now you're making better decisions with the Lover's energy. And it's laying on top of the Ace of Swords. Nice. All right, so that's your energy. Good decisions, pulling out of hard times. and chainsaws outside. All in all, though, you have this full energy, the challenge, but here it's the underlying issue also. So you got to take a leap of faith, like on yourself. I think that's the most important thing. All right, my Leos, let's see. Let's get a Modern Goddess card to kind of wrap this reading up. See what she gets. Whoa. Okay. Pele. I got Pele. So Pele, and then this is the book. It is the Modern Goddess Oracle. Ethone. All right. Pele. Okay, so the keyword for Pele is unpredictability. The symbol for it is storm clouds with lightning. The lay, the hula dance. The affirmation is, I embrace the capricious nature of life. The Hawaiian goddess of fire, volcanoes, violence, lightning, and wind. One of Hawaii's most revered deities and responsible for its active volcanoes. She is a powerful goddess who uses fire and lava to shape the earth. And while she has the power to destroy everything in her path, from this comes lush new lands. And she's also, let me throw this in, associated with the hula dance. And when it's performed, it's dedicated to her. She's always wanted to be able to do that. So anyways, that's what I've got for you. Thanks so much, Leo. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.